Hi, Taurus. This is your love reading for the month of September 2018. What messages do we have for Taurus in the month of September 2018? What love messages do we have for Taurus in the month of September 2018? What was that? Okay. What love messages do we have? Okay, those fell out. So, all right, so it looks like there's an end of a karmic cycle. You got the Sun, it's a hope card. And you got the fertility card, which is the Empress. So it looks like something is going to be coming your way that's new, Taurus. Somebody could be having a baby. You could be having a baby, but something new or maybe a new business. Taurus. What messages do you have for Taurus's love life in the month of September 2018? Okay. All right. All right. So, situation is the Six of Swords. You could be moving on from a situation, moving a house, moving from house to house, moving on, or changing even the way that you think, because swords are actually more like mental changes is the way I see it, even though I would say moving from house to house is more of a physical, but this is more like mental. Like, so I see you guys, you might be moving on from somebody too, as far as love goes. So moving out of the house and moving somewhere else. And so this is the Chariot card. So it could be a Cancer, because this is what's crossing you. So you could be splitting from a Cancer, or you could be moving in with a Cancer. But this card is crossing you, so you could be probably moving on from a Cancer, moving out of a house that you lived in with a Cancer. Let me see here. All right, so below you, and I always say this is kind of like what's the subconscious, is you got this partnerships and alliances. So, you might be moving in with a friend of yours. You could be, this could be a third party also. I know this looks like a really nice card. Oh, okay, well, I kind of got you moving out of one person's house that you had a relationship into another person you're having a relationship. But let me just clarify this. Partnerships and alliances card for Taurus in the month of September. Clarify this. Partnerships and alliances. Whoa, these two just popped out. All right, so you got the Wheel of Fortune. Something's changing, like something. I'm almost got like this karmic cycle. So there's something karmic going on for Taurus this month. And also the solar plexus chakra card popped out. You might have to have a healing on that. That has to do with your energy, how you distribute it. Oh, like, are you distributing your energy between two people? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be negative, but this is also your third chakra is also your dream doorway. You could be having dreams about another person. Where am I getting this information from? I just got the most random information. Let me clarify with the fairy cards. All right. Clarify this destiny card for Taurus. Clarify this destiny card. Why did the destiny card pop up for Taurus? Why did the destiny card pop up for Taurus? Oh, that's so funny. You can see my shadow. My hair looks crazy. All right. Clarify the destiny. Sorry. Why is this so out of... There we go. All right. Clarify this destiny card for Taurus. Okay. Two of Summer. Okay. It looks like... I got the Two of Summer here. It looks like... This could be an end of a cycle for the relationship that you're in. Okay, so maybe you might not be leaving a Cancer, but it looks like maybe something is coming to an end with the way your relationship worked. You could be moving... You could be moving on from somebody and falling in love with this other person. So it's like maybe like that karmic cycle completed with this Cancer and you're on to, you know, another person. And it's almost kind of like maybe you just, it didn't take you long to fall in love with this person. Excuse me, sorry. All right, so in your past, I do see the Three of Cups. You could have been happy in your past, or this could even be maybe like somebody that you could have had 3 people in your past situation. All right. So in your present, you have the base chakra. So you could be kind of like living in your first chakra, and your first chakra is your foundation. That could be another thing that could be out of whack, because I do energy healings on people, and a lot of times if the first chakra is out of whack, the second and so is the third, which is what's showing me here. It's like when your foundation is not solid, it could kind of it could throw you all out. Like you could be somebody. Okay, well, first of all, hold on. Let me go back here. When I see this moving on card, that's the basis of your situation, this can be extremely stressful for you, and it could have rocked your foundation, and where you're kind of like either you might not even have a place to go. And so your base chakra is kind of out of whack right now, but let me get another card for that. Why did the base chakra card pop up for Taurus in the present moment? Why did the base chakra card pop up for Taurus in the present moment? All right. Queen of Winter, letting go of people. So you are moving on from somebody. It says letting go of people or things that no longer serve you. Oh, it looks like a Taurus is getting a divorce, and it could be from a Cancer person. It could be. I mean, it could be anybody. Who knows? So it looks like you're getting a divorce. You're kind of moving on with somebody else, because it looks like this karmic cycle is completing, but you might be a little stressed because maybe finances, could be kind of affecting this relationship. Okay. All right. Oh, in your near future, you have the obstacles and challenges card, and it's like you're kind of feeling like you're gonna get left out in the cold, or you're leaving somebody out in the cold. But I feel like this is more like your energy, where you feel like you might have stayed with somebody because you didn't want to be alone, and you're gonna feel like you're left out in the cold. But anytime you do have a relationship that breaks up, it takes a while to kind of get that person's energy out of your space. So of course you're still going to kind of be feeling like, should I have left them? Now I'm lonely. My heart is broken. I feel like shit. But, that's kind of like, that's temporary. And once you get that person's energy out of your space, I'm sure you guys will feel better. Let me just clarify this, why you're feeling so left out in the cold. Why is Taurus feeling left out in the cold? Oh, that card wanted to pop out. Okay, Ace of Winter. It's just saying, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to, and that's exactly what I said, don't be deterred. Like, don't let this challenge kind of hold you back from either this new relationship or just moving on in general. It doesn't even have to be a new relationship. And it's saying, communicate clearly and accurately. Don't get in your emotions. Don't fight with that other person, because sometimes when you yell at somebody, that shuts them down and they don't hear anything. If you want to communicate with them, communicate, but just be precise. Be grounded when you do it. But this is the Ace of Winter, so that's kind of like the beginning of like a communication. The communication could be leaving you out in the cold, but what it's saying is, what I'm getting is, stay grounded when you communicate. Even if what you hear is really difficult and you want to get upset and you want to yell, don't do it. It's not worth it, because this is only going to be temporary. All right, so in your power, you got your crown chakra, and the way I see crown chakra is it's like using your intuition. It could also be you might need to have that healed also, but I feel like that what this is telling you is just use your intuition to get you through this situation. I'm also going to pull another card for it. Why did the crown chakra come up for Taurus's power? Oh, a whole bunch of stuff popped out. Okay. All right. Whole bunch of stuff popped out. All right. So it's saying, let go of the past. Use your intuition. Your intuition's telling you to let go, to release. You got the Strength card, which you could be moving on with Leo, or this could just be you, regaining your strength to move on and overcome what's happened. You got the Moon, and there's and this is another intuition card, or there might be more information coming to you soon. I would say probably after I would say this Venus retrograde. After this Venus retrograde is done, because right now Venus is in retrograde, this is a time when people split up and maybe reevaluate their relationships. I know it's going to move forward in November. I can't remember the day. Hold on, let me stop and look at my almanac real quick. I can find this so fast because I always go to this area. All right, Venus retrograde is going to be over in November 16th. The things that are going to be affected are going to be art, finances, and love. So I saw the finances in here and the love. You guys are getting hit hard, and it says... This is a crazy thing. Venus retrograde hasn't even started yet, but it's already affecting people. It starts October 5th, and it lasts till November 16th. And we're already in that shadow phase. And it affects Taurus and Libra. So you guys are Tauruses. So this could be a temporary split up with whoever you're with. Who knows? Or maybe it's just the end. It's just the end. All right. So the other cards I got was Four of Autumn. And this is saying to save your money. But also for Autumn is kind of holding on to your emotions and your feelings. Okay, you also got the Eight of Summer, which is, it says a desire for a more meaningful life. That you are, okay, so this is like the Eight of Cups, that you are moving on. You're ready. You want something that's different. Whatever this relationship is it's just not holding meaning for you anymore. And you know that there's something else out there for you. And this is you are choosing to make major life changes. And definitely listen to your intuition. I feel like more will come to you after the retrograde is over. So in your environment, you got balance. This balance, I think this is the Temperance card, and let me double check that. Is this the Temperance card? No, this is a Justice card. I'm sorry. Balance is, this could be a Libra in your environment, that maybe it could be somebody that you're, somebody who's in your environment, somebody you can be getting justice with, maybe somebody you might be meeting. But it looks like you're going to kind of like, either whatever this, or if you're getting a divorce, you know, things could be going your way. Hopes and your fears is the firm foundation card. You really just want to have a nice, steady life where you have a place to go home at night and a bed to sleep in. This is your hope and your fear. Your fear that you're not going to have it. What the heck is that? Okay, shoot. Sorry. You fear you're not going to have it, but this is really what you want. You just want a nice, steady foundation. And maybe this person you were living with in the past, maybe the foundation was just not steady. Because what you got for your outcome, I think this is a great card. This is a positive movement card. This is going to happen for you swiftly. Whatever it is that you want is going to come in for you quick. And it's positive movement forward. Look, you're moving forward into the sun. I think that's just great. I think you guys have had a good reading. I know it sounds really rough in the beginning and there's heartbreak, but you know what? Breakups hurt and they suck. And, you know, it's not the end of the world, and something better is always around the corner. And even if somebody doesn't come into your life, at least you get that energy out of your space. And you don't have to be miserable anymore, because, you know, there's so many times where I'm single and I feel so much better being single than having somebody in my life that makes me feel like shit. All right. So I got these are the Earth Magic cards. I just got these. And they tie my readings together unlike anything. So, all right. All right, what messages do we have for Taurus for their love life in the month of September 2018? What messages do we have for Taurus? Okay, that one. I'm feeling it. Dawn. You got the Dawn, the New Beginnings card. Something new is happening for you. I'm going to read out the book. I love the explanations in the book. Okay. When you witness the initial stages of dawn without the benefit of a clock or other timepiece, for a while you may not be able to discern whether the sky is really lightening, the stars remain visible, and the shadows of the night still shape the landscape. It is that way with any beginning. It is difficult to tell where the old ends and the new begins. Gradually, however, it becomes clear to your senses that the light is definitely increasing. And as you continue to observe, the world slowly wakes up, accompanied by all the sounds, smells, and the freshness associated with it. Soon the first glimmer of sun shows. A new day has begun. This is a time to say farewell to the old and honor the new by releasing any self-imposed constraints or resistance to the truth that you know. This is your chance to develop that project you've been thinking about, embark on that adventure you've been dreaming of going on, and take risk of initiating what your intuitive self has been telling you to do. As this prospect becomes increasingly visible and real, doubts and uncertainties may arise, but rest assured, just as dawn inevitably turns into day, by heeding your inner guidance, you will succeed. So, which makes total sense. Like, look, new beginnings, the new dawn. Look, there's the dawn. The sun is just rising. This is the beginning for you guys. This is not the end. And, you know, saying, you know, follow your, this is your knowingness card. That you know, this is your intuition. You have the strength. Release that old energy. So you know when the end is over and something new is coming in. And, you know, you're going to get the truth. You're going to get the answers and everything that you seek. So, Taurus, this is a great reading, even if it sucks in the beginning. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your month.